Welcome back, everybody, to WolfDenSeries. This is the first week we're running. I'm excited to have all of you here that are here. So I'm going to just give you a quick rundown on how we set this league up because this is the first night, the first weekly that we're doing of many, many, many to come down the road. So we are going to run weekly tournaments every week, but instead of necessarily doing them for smaller payouts each week, we're going to compile those payouts into splits and majors, and then eventually a grand final, which is effectively like Worlds, the big grand final, the big major at the end. Um, and the weeklies are going to be for points, and that's how we're going to determine placement for majors. So the order is we're going to run 4 weekly tournaments, and then the 5th tournament in a row would be a split. The order is split, split, major. Then there's going to be there's going to be 3 majors and then a grand final, if I remember correctly. I just typed it poorly here. Everything is open to everybody. There is no cap. The only cap is you can't have RLCS points. We are keeping this bubble and lower to give a community a place for players to go to compete where they're not getting dogged on by higher players to give them a better chance to grow. We're not metaphorically throwing Champ 1s into GC1 lobbies and expecting them to do well. We're not throwing GC3s into RLCS lobbies and expecting them, to do well. There is a massive gap. We're trying to close the gap between the bubble scene and RLCS is what our goal really is here. So as far as points are going, like I said, we're going to give out points based on your placement for these matches. Points are going to be based on your placements in the weeklies and in the splits. Weeklies are worth 1 times the value, splits are worth 1 times the value, but majors, the big events, are going to be worth your value plus 3 points. So you get a little, so making majors gives you a little bit of, an extended reach to get placement ahead. Placement starts as 10 points for first place, second place is 9 points, third place is 8 points, so on and so forth, all the way down to where 9th is worth 2, and then 10th and everybody down is worth 1 point. So you get 1 point for at least showing up and participating, playing one game. This incentivizes players really just coming more often and having a better chance at that final rather than one team playing really well once or twice. You can have one team come in and dominate entire split and then never show up again. And instead of them being given the money for dominating that one time, we're going to reward the players that come back every week, show up every week, and just play more Rocket League, because that's really what we want here. We want to play that. We came to play the game. We all have that one shared passion, so we're going to reward the players that keep coming back. But that's really the gist of it. Honestly, you can always ask me questions too. You can always reach out to M7 Hart, the owner. I'm Fresh, the vice president of the league. And any of the staff marked as admin. We're always here. We're always asking questions. We actually have also a channel in the Discord community server for league suggestions for changes that you guys want to see. We had someone say, hey, wouldn't it be better if we went for best of 3 instead of best of 1s? Because then it's just up in the air. And I said, you know what? Yeah, that would make more sense. We kind of wrote it as a preliminary. We ended up changing it. So long story short, we're just kind of rolling with it as we go. But you guys are all here. We're going to get all set up now. So now that that's all out of the way, we're getting production set up. We're going to go back to an intermission screen, but I wanted that information out there for those of you watching to understand how this is going to work as time goes on. And then as soon as we're ready, we'll hop right into our first
Welcome
series.
into the stream, everyone. We're here at the WolfDenSeries opening split. It is round 1. My name is Red Rogue. Joined with me is my co-caster, Kenzo. And Kenzo, we've got Cruisin' and Exo for our first game here to open this up. And just this tournament in general, man, what are you expecting today?
I'm expecting both the teams to kind of play really hard, play very competitive, because anything can really go here. And you have to play hard. You have to play with a lot of ferociousness, a lot of intensity if you want to make it to the finals and win it all.
Well, Kenzo, we've got 4 rounds today. We're going to be starting off in round 1. There's already multiple teams that are on a bye inside of the quarterfinals. Yeah. And thank you guys for waiting through this delay. But what's on the line for these teams in our first tournament here? Well, first place will be for $45 up for grabs, and the follow-up team will get a sweet little secondary supplement of $15. And that's just the start. Who knows? This prize pool could increase in the future. It just depends on how big this community grows. So make sure if you're watching, get your teams in, because we want to do more teams as well. Get in here and support. But yeah, for our first game, we have Cruisin' versus Exo to start us off. We are just about underway here. We will be in a best of 3 all the way up until we hit the semifinals. And then once we are in the semifinals. From there on out up to the finals, it will be a best of 5. And Kenzo, for you, what do you think it takes to be like a tournament team? Because these are knockouts, best of 3. You know, you mess up once, it can potentially just screw you in the foot and you're out. There's no losers bracket.
You know, I agree. I think the key is going to be communication, because communication is very key. Because if one team is not communicating with the other, then everybody's all out of whack. Everybody's making mistakes. Everybody's not playing their part. You don't have a first man. You don't have a second man. You don't have a third man. Nobody's defending that. You know, uh, nobody's defending that goal. So I really think communication is going to be the biggest factor for both these teams, actually.
Well, we are just moments underway here from taking off. We have both teams already lined up. Cruisin will be in the blue, and Exo will be in the orange. And we are off and under, and already an early shot here onto the net within 5 seconds. Forces a save out of Cruisin, and we are straight onto the action here. Multiple flying into the sky. And Kenzo, multiple saves have been made, and it's just back and forth.
Yeah, it's back and forth right there. Both these teams are just playing really good, very defensively. You love to see that so far, just starting out.
Well, we're already seeing some aerial prowess in this, and that's the interesting about this, is that there's no pro players in this. If you have pro player points, and our first goal for the WolfDenSeries opening split heads to Cruisin as Boshi finds it here.
And Boshi with just a great shot on goal with the assist from Zen Aura right there. That's how you want to get started.
Well, as I was mentioning, this league has no players that have RLCS points. This is, you know, that bubble trying to go pro. So it's interesting to see like the skill gap and what level we will get here today. But Cruisin gets that first point, Kenzo, and we're off to the races early. Multiple saves coming in as well. And there's another one. Mikey gets into that one. Here comes Shred trying to lead that orange team into the blue half. If he pinged out into Exo's corner, or excuse me, Cruisin's corner. And there's another demo here, and we played a minute, and it's getting really feisty. Multiple demos.
Yeah, very demos. They're just taking each other out. No Roman Reigns style. They're just spearing each other.
Going back and forth here now into the Cruisin corner. It's just back and forth. No team able to get some sustained pressure to begin this yet. See if anyone can start to pin that other team.
Yeah, they're playing very defensively right now. Exo trying to at least just get some offense going, but you see the other team just not allowing that there.
Shred popping that one up onto the backboard. That will come back into play into the blue box. No one's going to be home though. Now into the blue corner we go. Cruisin have to defend it. Big save out of that, but it was a comfortable save to begin with. We've already seen 4 saves, 2 of them going to Aurora. Keeping Zen's lead here. Cruisin has to get this one out, and we've talked about where's the sustained pressure going to come from, and it's coming immediately from Exo. They're trying to get back into this one and equalize it. But here comes Cruisin on the attack here, trying to find something, but Shred going to go up to the sky and get a clearance.
He's playing very good right there. Do get a shot on goal. No, Mikey. It's a great save by him. And then you just see Exo trying to get some offense in, but who's playing top-notch defense so far here.
Sins with another save here. And now it's Cruisin's chance to maybe put some pressure onto this orange net here. Aurora going to fling that into the orange corner here. We played half of this round 1, map 1. Yes, remember, this is a best of 3. We've only seen the 1 goal here. Ball at half field. Infinite Melody. And Shred will climb to that one, and Aurora stretches his card to the top of the net there. Big save.
I thought that was going to win, but Aurora just made a great save right there to keep this a shutout. And and Sins gets a goal, and we're tied up here, Aurora.
Look at this pass there from Shred off the wall, and Sins rises above everyone, tucks that underneath the crossbar. And we have an equalizer here, 1-1 in round 1 of the WolfDenSeries open split. 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, but that was a great 50-50 right there. That could be going in Exo's favor.
Exo, can they regain that lead here? Trying to get it, or can they get on the attack? Goes over one, but one more player to beat. Boshi, big save there, and now it's an attack for the blue. Pass to the opposite side of the field. 1, 2, the third player getting involved, and the team play is denied by the post.
That was a great save, great save.
Major save there, and lovely team play. Just not able to capitalize here. Now it's EXO on the attack here. Can they get their first lead? Melody trying to take down into the corner. Shred up into the skies one more time. Does he have more magic? In! And Aurora answers with an amazing save.
Cruz is just playing very great defensively here. They got an empty net there, but that just gets denied by Cruz.
Goalkeeper taken out there from Cruz, but the shot not powerful enough, and the player is able to get back for the blue side here. Shot off the backboard into the blue net. Oh, and that's an open one. Mikey gets his side their first lead.
That's a great goal by Mikey. He took advantage of the empty net, took advantage of what Cruz made a mistake. He took a shot on goal, and that's why they're leading 2-1 here.
You have to look at Sins there on that assist. He makes the goalkeeper think it's going to be a shot and then says at the last minute, psych! Off the backboard.
Yep.
And the goalkeeper nowhere to be found. And now Mikey on the attack again after that opener. Into the blue corner. Should Sins get a cross in? It will lay in front of the net there.
Ooh.
And repelled out. 48 seconds left. Cruising, trying to respond. They had that early lead. Now they found themselves on the back foot. 40 seconds on the clock. Infinite Melody into the corner. Around one. Can he go around the second player? He's got Shred the beat here. Can't get it off the wall, but it will be in the orange box. 30 seconds left. We've got some back and forth action.
Great back and forth action right there. Bochy just did a great another save there. Trying not to make this just a two-goal deficit there. But this is where the crunch time comes in. This is where your communication comes in. Who's going to be that one person to send this possibly to overtime?
Well, we're in game time right now. 10 seconds to be exact. Single digits now on the clock. Into the blue half we are. Cruising has to get it away from here. Shred will get a demo. 3 seconds. Will this go up into the air? It looks like it will. Boshi into the skies. Anyone going to be there for the follow-up? This might hit the ground. And it does there. Almost saved. And EXO facing a goal down. Comes right back into this one. And gets his side the lead.
That was actually just a great game. I love what EXO was doing. They took advantage of what Cruisin was doing. Cruisin just left that goal just way too much open, too much time. You can't do that. You have to play with such ferociousness. You got to play like a team, and that's Cruisin right now. They're just not being on the same page.
Yeah, Cruz, we had that early lead from Boshi, but then it just collapsed. Multiple shots going on. You see Aurora, 4 saves on the map. Definitely keeping Cruz within it, but not enough to maybe draw that back. And that means, there needs to be a little bit more offensive power. So for you, Kenzo, what do you think is required to maybe get that over the line and get a second goal?
Like I said before, it's all about that communication. If Cruz, they did play very good, but you saw EXO they just said, no, we're not going to let you score on our goal. And that's what they did. They took advantage of mistakes. You saw right there every time Cruising just had a shot going in. It was just getting denied there. And if you're EXO, you want to keep that momentum going. And if you're Cruising, it's just what can we do to get ourselves back into this game? Because right now, if EXO wins this, they move it on.
Game 2 here, just about underway in our first round of the WolfDenSeries opening split. Cruising take the lead, EXO take the lead. Cruising on the back foot in this best of 3. Match point to the orange team, and we're underway here. Will we see a map 3, or will it end here in round 1? 1v1 with the goalie there, and Sins, 9 seconds is all he needs. And it looks like we're going to try and end this one in a map 2.
That was just terrific play by Sins right there. 9 seconds in, they're already up on board. They're doing exactly what they did last time, and that's how they got the win.
Orange team EXO got that early lead here, 1-0. Cruising on the attack. Now they're immediately on the defense here. Into the box we go. Sins went up for it, but just a little too early there as the cross is not able to get in. Early action here. It's just back and forth. It's just constant back and forth. We didn't see it a lot in that last one. Just shot. It was a shot and a counterattack for that set defense. Are we going to see that?
Excuse me, sorry.
No, you're okay. But I'm questioning is, are we going to continue to see that? What a save there by Sins as he keeps their lead.
I think we are going to see just for that last game, just a back and forth just going on, shot after shot, goal after goal there. And I think that's what you want. You want that back and forthness, the unpredictableness of what's going to happen here.
There's another shot on goal. Red will easily deal with that. And now it looks like Cruisin' starting to find their groove. They have multiple shots in a row. Nice pass there to Mikey from Shred. Mikey will now going to take this one into the air. Oh, and he faked the defender out there. Thought he's going to go for an air dribble. Mikey now, can you get past that last player? Not going to happen, but it's still alive in the blue half. Dealt with by Melody, but it's going to be temporarily dealt with as we played about 1:20 of action here.
Yeah, about 1:20 there, and just look at what EXO was doing. They are outplaying them, removing them, doing all the jukes, the dribbles, the fake outs, and you can see right now Cruz is trying to get back in there, but it looks like EXO is just not allowing that to happen.
Pop shot into the sky will be met by Melody, and Sims won't be credited with one, but he got a major save right there. Now it's Mikey's turn. He's going to smack that into the blue corner. Now will Mike come on frame there, back off the post, and Boshi, crucial intervention there. Another shot into the blue box. Aurora deals with it, and it looks like he'll be able to get out of the blue half.
Yeah, that was a crucial save by Aurora. Almost got an own goal, which really would have been bad there, as Cruisin' would have been down 2-0.
Well, almost made it 2-zip there. Mikey, but Boshi gets a nice save there. Still in this blue half, and we saw early pressure from Cruisin' after that goal, but now it's EXO's turn. They are on the front foot. Into the corner with Shred. Top of the box here. The Melody will deal with that soft shot on goal. Boshi off of his backboard clears that one. And now coming down that right channel, Sins plays it into his own corner. He might just take this one from his corner to the other corner. Boshi gets a demo on the Shred here. Sins gonna elect to say, all right, I've dribbled enough here. Let me pass this one off, and slamming into the blue corner here. Now it's EXO on the attack.
Great offensive from EXO there. This is just exactly what I was talking about. The communication from EXO. They are absolutely playing very good here. And you see that. You see what the team is doing, trying to get that ball, trying to clear it. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Into the orange half we go. 1:54 on the clock. It is a slim lead, just like in that last game. We are playing with tight measures here. Shot is going to come off that backboard. Here's the follow-up by Boshi. Can anyone get back? It rolls over the line. And we have a tied series.
Great teamwork from Cruisin' and Melody with the pass and Boshi takes it in on the empty end, and now it's tied 1-1 here. Now this is what Cruisin' is doing. Now they're playing like a team, and now they got to keep the momentum going if they want to keep up this lead. Score.
1-1 here, and a low shot there.
Oh my God!
Blink and you miss it. Cruisin' has found the lead after they were down 1-0 this whole match, and all of a sudden Boshi and Melody have given this team a lead.
I mean, that's just heartbreaking. Losing the 50-50, and then your teammate comes in with the assist and scores it.
2-1 here. Now into the blue half we go. EXO trying to get an attack going, but Aurora slams onto that one, and look at that pass out wide. Oh, Melody's not going to be able to receive it, and now there's no one in net. That might be unframed. The double tap in.
Oh!
Big goal there from Sins, and we got a tie game.
What a play. Look at this. Shred with the pass. Then Sins comes in off the crossbar, and he gets it in, and we're tied up here.
It was a pass play there from Cruisin' that got intercepted. Well, not really intercepted, but it was a misplay there, and that allowed for EXO to immediately punish onto that. And now we see ourselves at 2-2 here. Sins with the brace, leading his team. Mikey makes a save there. 1:19 on the clock. Shred passing that one forward, but the player he passed to is no longer there. Sins will just latch onto that one into the blue corner. Sins across the top of the box. Mikey's home. Mikey got a shot, and EXO reclaimed their lead.
Sins and Mikey are just playing like a duo. Kobe and Shaq there. Look at that pass from Sins, and then Mikey just bad timing from Melody to go for the save.
EXO have taken the lead here, but it's been back and forth in this past minute. I don't expect it to stay 3-2 for much longer. Aurora trying to make a save, overestimates the shot there. Follow up off the crossbar. Still 3-2 here after that close action. Cruisin' get an attack here. They gotta get something here.
Yeah, they have to. They have to tie this up. There's about 50 seconds left. They have to do something, but it's back and forth. The ball going all over the place here. Anything can happen in these last 40 seconds here.
EXO have the current series lead, and Sins tried to redirect that one on the net. Not going to happen, though. 30 seconds left. If it stays like this, EXO will advance to the next round, the quarterfinals of the WolfDenSeries opening split. But I believe Cruisen's going to want to have a say on that. Pass out wide to Melody. It's just a little too heavy for him, but it's in this blue corner. Shred trying to get onto that one, but Mikey's going to pop that one into the sky. Sins is there. Gets another touch there. 10 seconds on the clock. It needs to happen now for Cruisen. Here comes the attack. One player to beat here. Motion going in. Trying to force it through Will. And Aurora tried to follow it up. Multiple saves on bound. And EXO will advance to the next round. Our first winner and WolfDenSeries opening split goes to the orange team.
I mean, what a game from both these teams, man. I thought Cruz was going to have it right there. They had the shot in, but it was just not the right angle. And then, heartbreaking, but shout outs to both teams. They played their hearts out. EXO's moving on. Great team all around. They played very hard. Mikey and Sins were just a dynamic duo that I think Cruz just could not handle it.
The dynamic duo could not be stopped, pushing EXO into the next round. We say goodbye to Cruisen. Thank you for participating. Make sure to come back for our next tournaments. But with that being said, we'll go to a quick break here. Stay tuned for round 2.
like to spend the evening on my own. All of me. Going outside the window as I look around the room, and it makes me so depressed to see the gloom. There's not a soul out there, no one to hear my breath. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness till the break of the day. Find the end of the rainbow with a fortune to win. It's so different from the world I'm living in. Tired of tea. I open the window and I gaze into the night, but there's nothing there to see, no one inside. There's not a soul out there, no one to hear my breath. Give me a man after midnight. Won't somebody help me chase the shadows away? Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness till the break of the day.
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Just wanna praise you. In the corners of my mind, I just can't seem to find a reason to believe that I can break free. Cause you see, I have been down for so long, feel like all hope is gone. But as I lift my hands, I understand that I should praise you through my circumstance. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Just wanna praise you. Just wanna praise you. The chains now I can lift my hand. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. I just wanna 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 praise you.
Everything that could go wrong all went wrong at one time. So much pressure fell on me. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. Lord, I know you wanna see if I will hold on through these trials, but I need you to lift this load, cause I can't take it no more.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my hands. And I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. So I can dance. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my hands. Oh yeah. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. I'm gonna praise you. Been through the fire and the rain, found in every kind of way, but God has broken every chain, so let me go right now. So I can dance now. I wanna praise you.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be a friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be a friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Lean on me.
I'll smile, don't know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a butcher with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. deep down. Yeah, yeah. I know I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah, yeah. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama, take this badge with me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Welcome back in, everyone, to the WolfDen series. Open split round 1 has concluded, and we will see the same team, EXO. They're going to be facing off against Nurka here in round 2. My name's Red Roke, and joined with me is Fresh, our vice president of the league. How you doing, Fresh? It's been a little chaotic behind the scenes, I'm aware of. And it's been chaos on the field, too.
It has been absolute chaos behind the scenes. Unfortunately, it's just been wild. We had a few teams that ended up not showing up, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. We appreciate everybody's patience because we're trying to broadcast because we want to showcase you guys' talent. That's why you're here, right? We're here to show you off. And unfortunately, we kept picking matches that players weren't there for. And so we didn't realize because a lot of you guys have the same name. So we'll fix that later. But we're here now. We've got Rocket League. We've got players in the lobby. We're ready to go, Red. What do you think? Are you ready to kick this off?
Dude, I'm excited. And we talked about, hey, we get to showcase these guys' skills. Well, EXO, back-to-back here on the stream, getting round 2 as well. And they just played a blinder of a map there. And I'm interested to see if they can keep that up. You know, we're looking at Shred and Mikey, man. That duo in the last one is insane.
Yeah, I was watching from the back seat. I was kind of trying to help the chaos in the background, but I was still watching. I was like, man, this EXO team looks great. But we've got 5 on the clock and 6 on the field, so we're going to kick it right off. And EXO looking for an early one, but Nurka is going to put a stop to that very quickly.
In the last series, that's actually exactly how it started. EXO on the front foot trying to score, and then immediately saved within like 1 second. There's another one there from Shred in the sky, but Joshing will make the save. EXO back in the orange, Nurka in the blue here, and this is the new look. We haven't seen Nurka yet. Can they hold off our previous round winners, or will EXO continue their streak here into the semifinals? This is a best of 3, but after this, we'll only see best of 5s. Off of the orange backboard here for EXO. Sens will slowly repel that one off as Garlic puts a target very close, but just off target. Mikey on the left side. And no goals yet right now, Fresh. Minute played. A little nervy right now.
Yeah, the teams are still kind of feeling each other out, but EXO definitely has an upper hand. The Nurka squad on defense looked a little shaky, sending a couple defenders at a time, really hanging back that third man. It kind of makes them wonder. They're a little scared, if not intimidated, by this EXO offense that's been put out here so far. But EXO is just as shaky on defense. They're leaving a lot of open holes. So really it could go either way. It's going to come down to the first goal. It's going to be scored by the first mistake made.
Nurka on the attack there. Gets tackled out of the air. Shot from Garlic once more, but once again, it's not on target. And here comes Mikey the other way. Is that one on target? It looks like it's going to hit the post, but Garlic doesn't take anything to chance as he makes the save. Exo Shred demoed in the back. And now we are into the orange half. Mikey has to get it that one out and can only get it onto his own corner, but Shred will take to the skies here. Gets around one. Sins will assume possession of the ball here. 3 minutes left. Into the blue half. No goals just yet. Oh, and that's a pop-up shot. Anyone there to capitalize? And it looks like Shred misread that one as it came off of the roof. Sins at the far post. Big intervention there from Catman as Nirka keep it 0-0. But hold on. What a save there from Mikey as it is still at a deadlock.
Here comes back Nurka the other way, looking to try and just take control of it in their own half. The back pass is very smart play there. He's got a lot of open space. He's got control. Can't get any on the 50, though, so it sends it up the sidewall, back down to the third. EXO taking control, but he immediately loses it into the corner as they're trying to find that first touch breakout, which looks like they're being struggled. The patient play there from Nurka coming off the backboard. Come down the crossbar, down in! Katzman puts one in to give them a mid-goal lead halfway through the game.
Well, it took us half of the game here, Fresh, but we finally have our goal courtesy of Catman Season as he puts it into the far post as there's just absolute chaos in the orange box. But 1-0 is this slim lead here, and Nirka has given it here in round 2. But EXO has been responding as we saw in that previous round. Can they do it once more? Here we are in the corner here. Sins keeps it alive. Is a cross going to be here? Shred rips that one from the defender, but immediately gets it stolen. Mikey puts a shot at that tight angle there. Oh, and a misread there from Sins. That might leave a shot here. Hold on. Multiple chaos, multiple fakes. Tactical fakes, I might add. And Joshing gets a goal here all the way from his own net.
Damn near the goal line, if you do say so yourself. They came all the way down, and that unfortunate there, it looked like the EXO defender thought that the garlic bread was going to hit that, and he ended up not hitting it, which caused him to miss. It's an unfortunate circumstance. You hate to see it, but Nurka is really starting to come out of their shell here, starting to showcase some of those mechanics that are allowing them to generate those offensive opportunities. And it's going to be hopefully the deciding factor for them, but it's still too early to tell. When it takes this long to get a lead going in a game, the game is going to be really close. I think we could see a game 3 here early on.
Nurka looks really on the front foot. They are really in the driving seat right now, and they're continuing it here. And it was nervous for that first half of the game, but now it's starting to open up. And EXO yet to find their goal scoring prowess. Here's Mikey out wide. Can he get across into the box there as he comes off the wall? Looks like he misread that one. And Catman goes right underneath the ball there. Minute left on the clock into the blue corner. Sins trying to get a cross on. Not going to happen as Joshing punts that one all the way to the other corner. Catman at half field. Oh, he's going to go up to the skies. Can he take it to the net? Shred off of his backboard. Flings that one out. Finds Sins as well. And here comes the attack the other way. Is that one on target?
Ooh.
Yes, it is. 2-1.
It's another case of your third man being up too far. You see Garlic Bread and Catman, or sorry, Joshing, right next to each other in the midfield, which you're not covering enough of the zone. You're not covering enough of the field. And that's what allowed that position to go past you because you both missed it. One player waited for one to go. The other one just missed it, and it ended up going past both of them, which is something you hate to see, but it is the way it happens. That lead is now cut down by 1.
Well, Sins continues his goal-scoring form, but hold on one moment. They cut down that lead in half, but that 2-goal lead has been restored, courtesy of Garlic Bread.
Yeah, Nurka definitely coming out and showing their prowess, immediately making back for the one that they conceded, not waiting to respond to that, not giving EXO any hope. The momentum that they're gaining from this is really going to slow EXO down in the early game, but here comes EXO. Mikey coming down, looking for the backboard, doesn't quite get it. Shred unable to get a good touch on it in the midfield as EXO comes back and takes control of it into the other corner. No boost, looking for something past mid, nobody there. As Nurka knocks it back to the midfield. And it's just a game of boomer ball really late in the game.
Fresh, you can see EXO's putting so many numbers on the attack, and it leaves them open in the back. And Garlic has himself a brace here, and this one looks done in map 1 of round 2.
Yeah, that looks to be like the last nail in the coffin. EXO putting all of their power forward to try and do everything they can to quickly shorten that deficit with how little time they have left. And unfortunately, it just did them no favors because Nurka is going to capitalize on those mistakes every time. Another thing that I'm noticing is they don't have major boost control. They don't have a lot of boosts going into the offensive positions, which makes recovering from failed offense really difficult.
Well, it will be a win here for Nirka, no matter what the scoreline ends, but it looks like it will be 4-1, and it will be round 2. WolfDenSeries open split, and Nirka have the early advantage in this best of 3. And we talked about it. EXO not able to sustain any of those attacks, and they were getting caught out in the backfield. Nirka showing how to get it done on the counter fresh.
Yeah, they really came back and just displayed their prowess. They managed to get scored on first, and then they came back from it there. So the only thing that I would like to see more of is I want to see Garlic Bread get a little more involved, because that was one thing I noticed is that he didn't have a really solid score line as far as participation points go up until like the mid to late game, showing why. So his teammates were both over 300 points, but he was still hanging back at 60, which means he's not getting into the rotations, but it looked like he got a little more comfortable. Once he got up to speed, he warmed up and he gained that confidence. And then that's when they really started to take off, and you saw him score 2, 3, 4 goals right back to back to back to back. So they're still a little shaky, but I expect things to go a little more evenly this time. EXO's going to have that 60 seconds in between matches to really figure out what they did wrong and hopefully recover from that and put it, stitch the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, we're still seeing some of those nerves here as we head into map 2 of this round. Nirka on the board. They were able to get it done. Garlic did have that brace, but you were saying not really looks like he's participating in the rest of the action, but he mattered where it most in the box here. And it looks like map 2 is underway. Nirka in the blue, EXO in the orange. Mikey's going to start this one off with an immediate attack onto that blue net. And that has been the story of EXO. They start off strong on the kickoffs, and Catman forced into an early save. Here comes another shot off the post, followed by Mikey. And Chaos in the blue box.
The Echo coming back really strong right off the bat, trying to get one down and quick like a firecracker. Trying to get an early lead, and here comes a redirect. He's looking for the man, and he can't get there. Mikey puts one in. And in the first 27 to 23, whatever math, I can't do it right now. In the seconds of the match, EXO has an early lead.
Mikey claims that cross well. Gets an early shot there in the first half of this minute. Just 30 seconds have been played in map 2. And look at this kickoff. They've got this kickoff down, EXO. They're going to swing that one all the way up, and that one will finally be red there as Joshing intercepts it. Still some pressure onto this blue half here. 30 seconds has been played. Shred pops that one up into the sky. He's got a player up there, but that comes off of the roof and back in from Jupiter as Shred gets a double lead here.
EXO not taking that loss lightly. They didn't do so hot in the first game, but they're like, okay, this is a best of 5. We're in the semifinals now, or the quarterfinals, whatever it is. I don't know. The bracket got so messed up with the chaos. I lost track of what round we're in. But they're not losing another game. They're not going to give themselves a 2-game deficit, because at that point, you're putting yourself teetering on the edge of a reverse sweep, which is not impossible, but it's extremely difficult to do. And they don't know if they have the depth in that roster to really come back and dig back from a deficit. So here comes Nurka back the other way, looking to put something mid. EXO taking it right back out. Nurka, no boost on it. Katzman looking to stop it. Garlic Bread puts it back out to the midfield, where EXO's going to collect it and send it back to the sidewall. Looking for something center for pass. Nurka's looking a little shaky, but they managed to put a stop to the initial. Here comes a redirect. No, we can't put anything on it. And all the way back down to the end, and that's going to be an open net for Nurka to cut that lead down in half.
Nobody home there for EXO. And like you said, the lead's been cut in half there. Look at Catman just cherry picking that one. He's like, oh, I'll put that one in. Easy tap in there. And he gets his team the first goal here, 1-2. Nirka does have the series lead, but they definitely want to end it here in map 2. But EXO trying to force that map 3 here. Kick off at half field. Oh, nice chip there from Catman. Sins will deal with that one here as he's got Mikey alongside him. He's going to leave it here. Shred with the demo there on the Garlic. Joshing with the nice interception at half field. We've only played a minute and a half here, and we've already seen 3 goals. A lot more chaotic than that last round, at least to start this one off. Here comes Mikey. He's got nobody in net right here. Can he get a shot on? Trying to go for the double tap, but it gets intercepted by Garlic. Mikey, can he find a comeback there? Gets Sins on that near post. And they've doubled their lead once more.
EXO figured it out. They're doing a lot more quantity over quality now, putting a lot more pressure than they did in the first match, which is, it's working out for them. The other thing that they're doing is they're doing physical play. They're getting bumps, they're getting demos, they're controlling the boost in the offensive end. They're doing a lot of pressure, but unfortunately, a mishap there on kickoff is once again going to shorten their lead to 1, but they're still ahead, and they're holding the lead. Let's see if they have anything to answer with.
Shred was just cheating a little bit too high. You saw him on kickoff. He was waiting for that to break, and then he jumped into the sky, and just like a little kid reaching for the top shelf of that cookie jar, just couldn't reach it there, and it catches their defense out as Nirka makes this game 2-3 here. We've only played 2 minutes so far. Here comes Shred, trying to regain that two-goal lead, brings it into the blue half. But Catman deals with it, leaves it there for Joshing. Can he make that 1-2 connection there? Puts it into the blue box there, and Sins rises up to the challenge and gets a nice save. Still alive here in the orange box. Finally, Shred will deal with it. Is anybody home? There's Catman on the last heroics there. 3-2, 2:30 on the clock.
It's coming back down the other way. Nurka gets an awkward pinch. Exo Shred is there to make the save. Mikey is awkward like a 7th grader at the dance. He manages to get a touch out to Sins, who gets a redirect down to the bottom third. Garlic Bread knocks it back on mid, but he gets demoed by Exo. All of this amounting pressure. It's more pressure than the depths of the Marianas Trench. Nurka desperately trying to get control in the offensive end, but once again, like I stated in between games, Garlic Bread not able to get involved, whether it's awkward, no boost, or just, unable to find a good touch by speed. He's really struggling to get a handle on things as Exo continues to mount pass after pass after pass to the infield.
3-2 here, just under 2 minutes left. Exo knocking on the doors for a map 3 in this round 2. Mikey gonna go up into the sky there. Ooh, Catman jukes him. Into the box we go. Shred deals with that on the floor. Garlic Bread goes over all those defenders. And Mikey, big save there as they keep their fragile lead. Here comes Mikey back into the sky. Gonna get intercepted here. Shred now. Can you get to that one before Joshing? Won't happen, but Sins on the follow-up. Shot on goal. Anyone there? Home! Garlic Bread, crucial save. That's his first save of this map. 3-2, it still remains.
Yeah, Garlic Bread coming up very clutch there when his team needed it most. He's been a little silent, but here comes an open floater towards the net. Exo barely squeaking away. Mikey's got low boost. He manages to get a touch. Nurka knocks it out mid, but Exo's racing back early, avoiding the demo expertly. Garlic Bread's on his own, looking for something. Nope, nobody home. The Shred and Mikey are going to pinch that there, but unfortunately nothing comes of it. Back on the offense now. Katzman gets a demo. He puts it towards the net. Shred is going to get a touch off the crossbar. Garlic can't get anything on it. Oh my goodness, they're so close.
Oh my goodness, what just happened there? Nirka dancing with death here on the goal line, putting it off the post. Goalkeeper rebounds. Shred just trying to get that one in, but Joshing has the last save there. He makes this game 3-3. Utter chaos in the orange box, and Exo have had the lead this whole game. And now with 45 seconds left on the clock, it is now tied here. Oh, Joshing, is that shot on frame? The double tap potentially.
Oh,
and Joshing has given his side a lead.
After trailing the whole game in the last 40 seconds, Joshing puts in a beautiful double tap on the far side behind the defenders to give his team the lead. And now, once again, Exo is up against the rails after having run out of stamina, seems like, on their lead.
Well, they've got to get a goal here, send it to overtime at the very least, and then force a map 3. 30 seconds left. A long way to go here for Exo, but it could all be done here in the WolfDenSeries opening split for the orange team. Sins up into the sky, gets into the corner. Shred putting it back in. Anybody home? Catman pounces onto that one, trying to get it the other way. Mikey with the aggro there. Shred, a chance here with 10 seconds left for Exo. Mikey, can you get across into the box? Orange cards are just flying at the ball here. Joshing deals with it. Shred back to the top. Mikey, open net there. 4-4. And hold on, folks. It looks like we're heading to overtime in map 2.
We have more Rocket League on the way. Exo Mikey manages to slot one in the last 3 seconds to save his team at the brink of death. We are heading to overtime at the very least, and something catastrophic happens on this kickoff. Since he's got corner, he's got ceiling, he's looking mid, but his teammate was on the ceiling with him and nobody was home. Ladies and gentlemen, we have overtime.
I was just about to say, you got to look out for Exo. They are gods right now this kickoff, and they were almost able to convert there. But now we head on map 2 of round 2 into an overtime here. Can Nirka send this one home and put them into the semifinals? Or will EXO send this one to a match-3 final map? Mikey, almost made the save there, and hold on! Oh, a catastrophic error in the goal as 2 players miss, and Nirka moves on to the next round.
Nirka! EXO, what happened? You were there! You were so close. You had it. It was in the palms of your hands. I can't. I feel devastated on their behalf, even though I'm unbiased, clearly, because I'm a caster, because they came so far and they were so close, but at the last second, just that little tiny mistake caused an error, that cost them the game. And you hate to see it, but if you're EXO right now, you definitely are going to want a redemption arc. You're definitely going to want to come back. You definitely want to keep playing, because eventually you're going to figure this out and you're going to get it right and you're going to go the distance. So props to EXO for showing up. Definitely was nothing to be ashamed of at all. That was one hell of a series, if I do say so myself. But Red, we've got at least 2 more series tonight before we hit at least, one and the grand final before the end of the night. Are you ready for the rest of the night?
Dude, I'm so ready. That was a chaotic end to round 2. Stay tuned, folks. The semifinals is just underway. We're moving on to best of 5 action here in the WolfDenSeries Open Split. Don't go anywhere. More Rocket League coming your way.
Welcome back to the semifinals of WolfDenSeries. We are here finally. This is now a best of 5. So welcome back, for one. We've got Starting Point and Magic Point, 2 teams that we haven't seen before. So with that being said, Red's not here anymore. I got Kenzo now. Kenzo, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Fresh. I'm doing great. I'm excited for Magic Squad and our other team just playing. Starting Point, Magic Squad. These 2 teams are going to probably bring it to see who's going to take it.
Yeah, I'm definitely very curious. These are both teams that we haven't seen before. So there's really no way that we can really predict how it's gonna go. I don't have stats. I don't have player statistics. I got nothing. Zilch nada. This is completely. We're gonna be seeing it all for the first time, just as everybody else. So we're just gonna have to roll right into it. But Kenzo, we got players on the field. You ready?
Yeah, all right. Let's play some Rocket League.
Yeah, let's play some Rocket League. We got Magic Squad. We got Starting Point coming into the semifinals of the WolfDenSeries opening split. We got 5 on the field, or 6 on the field, 5 on the clock, and we're starting off.
Great demo by IMDJ here. Looking to see if he can take it there. There's Joe off that goal post. Not going to get a shot there. But now the ball in Starting Point's corner. It looks like they're trying to clear it there.
Here comes Magic Turtle back the other way. Looking for something there. Not quite anything able. Jolt's going to try and take control of it, but he's going to leave it there for IMDJ. Takes a 50 in his own half. Knocks it up the wall. Needs a big clear here. Gets one down into the offensive corner. Starting Point sending it right back. But they're still under pressure. 2 defenders going. It's still in the air. Nothing coming of that offensive opportunity. Unfortunately, we're about a minute in, and no team has yet to gain a lead.
Yeah, no team is either getting the lead there, but look at that 50-50 trend off. Both teams flying to the air. IMDJ trying to get the shot on goal. Brave, he's not going to get anything going there. Looks like they're going to rotate out to try get another shot there attempt. There it is. Brave again. He is still not denied, and Bob is going to score 1-0. Goes to Starting Point.
Yeah, it was a really solid read from his point. He grabbed the far boost, immediately turned back in for an excellent display of game sense, if I do say so myself. But we still got almost just barely under 4 minutes left here. So I guess we're going to find out who can respond the most. And you know what? DJ is going to shut me up really quick and say, hey, I am here.
What a play They messed up on the 50-50, but DJ comes in, senses the opportunity, and takes it there. And now starting point is going to lead 2-0 there. Looks like Magic Squad, they got to come up with something because they're now down 2-0 here. Here's the kickoff. Magic Squad trying to figure out a way. So here's Maple Syrup on the shot. Brave says no thank you. He's going to deny that there. And Brave going to pass it downfield. And now the circle team coming right around there. The trio trying to make something out of nothing. Here's Jolt. He's going to get nothing there. Bob trying to clear it out. Going to air it out downfield. See what he can do there.
Here comes Magic Squad back the other way. Taking their sweet time, being more patient, looking for the high opportunity shots instead of just putting everything on net. But starting point's going to get an opportunity here. Racing back is Magic Squad. Desperately trying to get a hold of something, but not looking like they're getting a whole lot of quality pressure. This DJ is going to get a flip reset here, but knocked too quickly away by Maple Syrup. Knocks it down into the midfield. Bub pops it back up into the mid for his teammate. Brave doesn't have enough boost to go for that, which leaves it for Jolt looking for a double tap. Open net, nobody's home. But unfortunately, Magic Squad was too slow, and they ended up being so slow they conceded the other way, and they're now down by 3.
Oh, man, that is just... That's almost painful. Look at that. Brave switches him up, fakes the juke out, and then he gets the goal there. Now down 3-1. Magic Squad just looking like they're making mistakes there. They got to clean up something if they want to get back in this game here.
Yeah,
there's a
really
demo
do.
from Joe.
The physical play is where it's really going to be strong at for starting point, where they need to start quite physically and literally weakening the defense that Magic Squad is put forward.
Yeah,
but
I agree there.
Q from the scoreline, I had it backwards. There's not a whole lot of defense coming out from Magic Squad. Magic Squad is the one that needs to be demoing and kind of breaking up those rotations, causing a little bit more chaos. But unfortunately, like you can see, Magic Turtle is having a little bit of connection issue, but it's really only just him, which might be the cause of the detriment that Magic Squad is facing. But here comes starting point, back the other way, looking for a double touch, gets it down in front. Rhyme DJ is there, puts a fourth one in, and starting point is just running away with it.
Yeah, it looks like we could have just a shutout here for us. Look at this, the double team, just not enough for Maple Syrup to react there. And now it's just 4-0 there. This is turned into a blowout here. As we get the starting kick off the 50-50, looking over to starting point side, Brave. Gonna do a little air dribbling here, see if he can do something. No. Now I am DJ trying to do something there. There's a shot on goal by Joe. It gets saved by DJ. Now a free ball coming down the field. Demo by both Magic Point and starting, Magic Squad and starting point, there. As Magic Turtle looks to take a shot, that gets denied. Maple Syrup takes the ball. And now into the corner. Brave, Maple Syrup with the score, and now it's 4-1. It looks like Magic Squad could be making a comeback here.
Yeah, they definitely got something on that, but albeit that was an upsetting own goal, to be honest, from Bub. He was trying to go for the 50 on the backboard, didn't want to give him the opportunity for a doomsy dish, but he ended up putting it in his own net. I mean, I believe in Rocket League vernacular, I think it's called "We Take Those." But here comes Magic Squad back the other way. Maple Syrup has got an open net, doesn't have anything, looking for a teammate, passes it down mid. Joel puts it in, then torches the net by 2.
Oh my God!
They've got 69 seconds left. That might be the luckiest number they're gonna have all night, but hopefully they can make something up.
I mean, you're right about that. That's the luckiest goal now. They're down 2-4. I don't know. Could we see a choke coming from starting point here? It looks anything can go here as I am DJ looks to clear the ball. Now gonna fly through the air here, but that gets taken away by Joe. 1 minute to go here as starting point looks to hold on to a 2-goal lead here. Ball heading towards the middle of the field. Here's DJ clearing it out, takes it to the corner of the field. DJ once again trying to do something there. A little bit of a dribble, a little of motion, but doesn't get anything go as Brave clears it out. And now Maple Syrup looks to send it downfield here, trying to set up for his teammates. Joel gets demoed there, thought he was going to at least do something to try to at least make this a 1-score game. 30 seconds away here as it looks like starting point looks to probably take this game.
Yeah, starting point, they still really look strong enough that they're probably still going to take this game, but definitely Magic Squad needed that momentum. They needed those couple goals for themselves to really put themselves into it, to give themselves that confidence that they can come back. And what we'll do here is we're going to give them another, like, an additional 60-second timeout production to hopefully give that one player on Magic Squad to kind of sort out their issues there. So what we'll do is we'll delay it just a little bit. Have my match official give them an extra timeout. And so I'll call it for them. Just to give us a little time to break down that match, do a lobby reset, hopefully get that ping issue sorted out to get Magic Squad's full squad back into it, because we saw that Magic Turtle was really struggling to participate, ending that match with only like 60 points. So
yeah. I mean, it's like, what can you do? Connection issues are always just so tough to deal with. I know that personally, speaking from experience trying to deal with connection issues, but you do what you can do. But I feel for Magic Squad trying to get something going.
Yeah, they definitely showed from the two players that could really contribute, and I'm not going to say did, because Magic Turtle was definitely trying his best. But from the players that did contribute, they have this in them. They managed to get 2 goals back after going down by a 4-goal deficit. So it's not impossible for them to win. And it is a best of 5, so they have a little extra leeway. But what you really need to see is that this... Oh my God, I forgot the other team's name. The orange team.
Starting point.
Starting point. Thank you. It has been so much chaos today, and I've dealt with so many teams. I forgot who was just on stream 4 seconds ago. So,
you're good. You're good. It's live broadcast. What can you do?
Yeah, it's Caster's curse is what it is. So, starting point, they had a lot of offensive pressure, and they really showcased the mechanics a lot more heavily than the members of Magic Squad did, which led to a lot more offensive opportunity. Another thing that really went to the downfall of Magic Squad, aside from, player issues, which we won't bring up again because we already know that they had issues, but even then, they were still playing really reserved. Even when Magic Turtle was getting involved, they were kind of waiting for the quality over the quantity shots, and that seemed to not be an effective strategy against Starting Point.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like they were playing way too conservative, trying to see if they can find that one moment they caught Starting Point lacking. And I just don't think when you're facing a very powerhouse team like Starting Point, you can't just wait for goals to just come. You have to take those shots. And I think Magic Squad in the next game, they have to be on the attack. As great as defense is, you have to be on the attack if you want to at least get a win and to keep on fighting in this game here.
We're still sorting out tech issues in the background from one of the players. We're still just kind of doing the best with what we can. We're getting it moved on as quickly as we can. But this is a semifinal. This is a best of 5. The match officials, who are much better at this than we are, according to official rules, we're gonna, because we don't have a rule for this. We went to the next rule book up, which is RLCS, and technically, according to those people that know, we have to letting the players know that due to the players having ping issues with the lobby, we are replaying match 1. So they had a chance to feel each other out. They had a chance to deal with it. So we're figuring out now what's going on, and we're going to go over the series from there. But now that they've had a chance to feel each other out, it's going to be sorted pretty quickly. So I think they're going to basically just let the players know that this is what's happening. But long story short, did you notice anything, Kenzo, particularly that you liked about Magic Squad while they were, in the last match from the preliminary that you saw?
I'll say for this, I like the conservativeness. I like them trying to wait out, see what they can do here. But like I said, that can kind of backfire on you if you're not playing a little bit aggressive. But hopefully, I like the fact that when they were scoring those 2 goals, they kind of seemed to get into a little bit of a rhythm. They were kind of seeing what they can do. And now as they head into this second game here, this game that we're trying to see what's going on here. They have that knowledge. They now know what starting point is going to do. So now they can take that momentum and carry it here to get a win here.
Okay. Yeah. So at the end of the day, even though we have to technically by the rules invalidate the first game, due to server, we ruled it with server issues because we noticed other pings fluctuating too. So with that being said, fresh start for both teams. Now they're going to have a little bit of an advantage going into this new series that they're going to have played each other technically before. So it could be a lot more interesting to see how this series starts off because it's going to start off a lot faster with a lot more confidence from both sides than would normally happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that with the knowledge that they have there, I think it's going to be a lot more faster pace and a lot more shots to be taken by both teams.
Okay. So hopefully we get this sorted here pretty quick. But I believe if we're not waiting on much else, we should be pretty much ready to go again. Everything looks much better than it did before. So, yeah, we're just wrapping up the test lobby now. We got it all tied up. We're getting ready to get back on the field. Sorry about the wait. Sorry about the confusion, but we have Rocket League coming at you now. Finally, after all of that, trying to get technical issues fair. And we sort of, because you're right, but we wanted everything to be fair for everybody, right? We don't want to do any, especially with money on the line, we don't want to do anybody an injustice by a mistake that happens for server issues. Because it was very apparent that it was a server issue because we noticed other pings other than Magic Turtle, or the match official did, really, not we, but the match official noticed the other pings were fluctuating too. And the players felt good, but the one player not being able to play really messed things up. So according to RLCS rules and server issues, we're restarting. So with that being said, this is going to be very intense from here on out. Kenzo, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Both these teams are ready to bring it, so let's see what can happen here. Anything goes.
So, anyways, sending a heart emoji so that they think I'm the good guy here because I said apologies for management with a heart because I'm like, we're so sorry. We're still in the early weeks of this, right? This is only the second tournament that we've ever run. Our crews, our staff, everything is still ironing out the kinks, and we do really appreciate the patience, the sportsmanship from all the teams that have been participating and dealing with a lot of the chaos, the quite literal dumpster fire that is happening in the background. It's been a nightmare to produce, but we are here. We are back. We have 6 on the field, 5 on the clock, 3 games to win. Kenzo, take us in.
Well, here we start. We got a demo right off the bat here. And now this is probably going to be where we see both these teams, like I said, fighting for position, trying to get a very aggressive start here. And we're already seeing that starting point. Got a demo in already. And now I am DJ looking to take a shot on goal. But Brave, not going to get the shot in there. And Jolt with the save keeps the score not a zilch. Here's Bub looking to take a shot. He takes it. Also, and Brave!
Lord have mercy me, Brave. What was that? You gotta buy him dinner first, Bub. What a redirect in. I know that Brave technically stole the goal, but Bub, my man, my brother in Christ, you cannot do that to him.
You can't do that! And another goal by Bub! Oh my goodness! 10 seconds in! Look at this one more time. Bub off the wall again, and he gets the goal.
Bob really said, I don't care that we're restarting. We're putting the score back to where it was, which is exactly how we started off in the former game that we had played that we invalidated. DJ losing a 50 here to Jolt. Jolt looking for a demo on the backboard, but Brave red light like a book and jumped for that yesterday. Getting a 50 down. Magic Squad still managing to holding on to the possession in the offensive end. Nothing coming of it though, as nobody's home. Magic Turtle missing there. Jolt getting beat there. Maple Syrup third man putting it down. Looking for a teammate, but nobody's there. As here comes starting point back the other way. Winning a 50 there into the corner. Brave going for demos. DJ actually getting one. Ball is floating in front of the net. Brave
Oh
is
my
there,
God.
disrupting the defense, and they're off to the races.
It's like the last game. Here we go again. The starting point just obviously taking the foot on the gas pedal, never letting it go here, and just I don't know, everything going well for starting point here as the 50-50 by Magic Squad here. Now Brave flying through the air, looks to try to get something going, but that's taken by Joe here, who has one save, but he's not. He's got to contribute just a little bit more here. And there's a demo by Magic Turtle here, and now it's a 3v2 here in favor of Magic Squad, and the goal just saved. Maple Syrup trying to at least put some points on the board, and now a free net. Could they get it in? No. 50-50 ball again, taken by Maple Syrup. And now ball heading towards starting point's position as DJ clears it. Now sent it downfield. Here's Magic Turtle doing a little back shot there. Excuse me, pause. As,
You can't say it on stream. You can't call it that. You're good.
That's my
I
pause.
don't actually care. But I'm just laughing because it's funny, because the little casuals, we make mistakes like that all the time. Called it a back shot.
Yeah,
My man. But here comes starting point, back the other way, looking for a redirect again. He gets something off the backboard. Brave looking to get a 50 on that, gets nothing into the corner. As Magic Squad trying to get possession, anything out of their end. Jolt ends up throwing away possession over here to starting point. Brave misses it. He gets it over the top into the corner. Oh, the buck play from starting point to keep all the way possession, sends it all the way back down the other end. And DJ manages to get a little touch on that to finish it off. And now a 4-0 deficit for Magic Squad with half the game left.
Yeah, this is just not exactly. If you're Magic Squad, this is exactly what I was talking about. They cannot play conservative. They gotta play aggressive here. And if you're starting point, you want to keep that foot on the gas pedal here. As Jolt will take the kickoff here, as Brave clears it out there, ball in the air. As looks like starting point gonna play a little bit of the touch game here. Now here's a shot by Jolt. DJ saves it as we are basically going through this 2:14 to go here in the game. And now the demo by Bob here. Ball is taken by starting point again here. And now Maple Syrup takes it, clears it. DJ takes the ball with possession. Now looking for another shot on goal. This could be a goal here for Magic Squad, but it just says no. It's still 4-0, 150 to go here. Anything can go here fresh. And now if you're Magic Squad, what's the strategy here? What you gotta do?
If you are Magic Squad in this position, I would be looking more at controlling your touches. A lot of the first touches that they're getting on the ball, especially coming into the offensive end or in the midfield most often. First of all, you can't miss like that, but your first touches into the midfield, you have to have control of them and you have to have possession. At the very bare minimum, you need to be taking a 50 so that you can at least have that chance at retaining possession. And they're really struggling on that transition from defense to offense and generating that offensive opportunity. But here comes Jolt. He left it for, unfortunately, nobody. Magic Turtle's now up for this. He's got it in the mid. He's looking for a touch, but Brave knocks it away, and they double commit on the offense. The third man missed. It's an open net for starting point if they can get it back that way. Unfortunately, Magic Squad, nobody home, but Maple Syrup manages to knock it away. And they're clinging to life, but they're not generating any quality opportunities on offense.
Yeah, they're clinging just the last bit of offense they have there, but it's just not happening there. As start point. Oh, and another goal by Brave. It's 5-0 there. This is getting out of hand here, as we could probably have our first shutout of the season here.
Yeah, it's looking like a shutout game for sure. The series, I don't know. It's going to depend and come down really to whether or not Magic Squad can make the necessary changes they need to in the interim for this game. But starting point just seems so confident and so mechanically classy that their challenges, their redirects, their mechanics, everything seems to be in a class above what Magic Squad can handle. And, you know, they're getting touches and they're getting 50s, but everything that Magic Squad does, starting point seems to do better.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. This is where Starting Point just took control of the game here. The final seconds tick down here. Can Magic Squad get one last goal? Ball's in the air. If it hits the ground, it is over. Magic Squad keeps it alive. They're trying to get something going. Starting Point just trying to knock it out. They want this game to end, but Magic Squad says, no, we want to keep this game going. And finally, it ends 5-0. Starting Point will take the first game here. Brave is your MVP here. But what a game for Starting Point there. Take a look at the stats right there. Brave 3 goals. He has 623 points there. And Magic Squad just couldn't do anything for that offense.
Yeah, Magic Squad really, really struggling there to generate pretty much anything on offense. And I noticed from taking time to actually leave the director cam and then come back up to fly cam, and I really just wanted to watch how they moved around the field. And the biggest problem that they're facing right now is that they're missing the fundamentals of Rocket League, which in a perfect world, you don't need comms. You would just make decisions based on what the best decision is. The fundamentals of rotations, the fundamentals of challenging, essentially. However, Magic Squad isn't living up to that. They're sending a lot of times 2 players on 1 touch, which is where these empty nets, like 4 out of the 5 goals that were scored by Starting Point were mostly or empty nets. So if they can learn to stem that and kind of spread out, cover more of the field, and get better challenges, I think they'll start to stem a lot of the bleeding that Starting Point has really wounded them with.
Yeah, I agree with what you said right there. You saw what Starting Point was doing, and Magic Squad. I think they should not have 2 people on just going for the shot there. But as anything can go here, as we get ready for our next game here, Magic Squad looking to try and see what they could do here. Now Brave is going to take the shot there, but DJ with a pass. And now look at the little shuffle there as Boom gets the score. And now it is 1-0 there. Look at this again. The movement by Starting Point as Bub says, we're going to run this back.
Yeah, but do you see what I was saying? But like I said, they saw the double commit there on defense. You saw it right there, and that's what led that open spot in the net, and that's going to be the death of this Magic Squad. So here they come back the other way, though. Maple Syrup, he got the boost, he's got time, he's got space, he's got a teammate. Can Pearl do it? No. Maple passed it down, but nobody's home on the backside. Comes DJ back the other way, passes it out to the midfield. Nobody's there. He's waiting for a teammate to go. Oh, and he bumped the teammate that was going to go for it. You hate to see it, but unfortunately, absolutely in shambles on the Magic Squad side.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you don't want to ever bump your teammate. You want to give them space here. As Bob scores another goal, the assist comes for Brave, and it's looking like a repeat of last game. The score 2-0 with 4:09 to go here.
Yep. And as that goes, there's nothing you can do about it. 2 goals down, not a way to start a match, especially in the first 60 seconds. You have to find a way. You have to dig deep and stop the bleeding. You have to stop the scoring. You have to tighten up your defense. Here comes a double reset, looking for the double tap. Here comes, and he comes back the other way. Maple's not home. He hasn't got boost. Nobody's home. Brave puts that one in and gives him a 3-goal lead only 4 seconds after the last one.
Oh my God, look at this again. Starting Point is just, they are a coherent unit right now. They are playing like they want to play. Like this is RLCS Championship Finals Game 7. They are playing like they have one more fight in them. And if you're Magic Squad, this is not what you want. You don't want to be down 3 goals. As Magic Turtle looks to fly through the air, looks like a shot on goal, but Brave saves the shot now. Ball is still in Starting Point's corner as Maple Syrup looks for something there, doesn't get it. Now Magic Turtle used to get a shot on goal, shot on empty net there, but DJ saves the ball. But there is the score by Maple Syrup, and now it's 3-1.
It only took them a game and 7 conceded goals, but Magic Squad finally puts one up and finally gets the goal back, and that's going to be huge for their momentum going into this. Now they've got 3:30 left in the game. They haven't even hit regulation forfeit point yet for like ranked competitive matches. It tells you how early on they still are. They've got time. They've just got to settle down, and they've got, in this stage, to communicate. Magic Turtle, a little forward on that pass. He was in the right spot. He had the right idea, just unable to connect on it. Jolt, looking for something, gets demoed. Starting Point almost had an open net there, but luckily Magic Squad managed to take it out. Good wave dash there by Maple Syrup. He's got time up on the wall, but it's taken away by Starting Point as he comes back. He's got no boost, but he's got momentum. Looking for the open net. Jolt is there. What a save to keep the deficit at 2.
What a save by Jolt. Says, no, we are not going to have a repeat of last time. Now he's flying through the air. Looks to try to out-juke Brave, but Brave not allowing that to happen. Now he takes the ball. Shot on goal here. Looking for something for Starting Point. What a great save by Magic Squad here. Now flying through the air. Maple Syrup takes possession. Ball through the air. Now in Starting Point's corner. And Maple Syrup looks for a little bit of air dribble there. And now IMDJ takes possession of the ball here. Now he looks to try to air it out towards midfield. A little bit of dribble there. Great dribbling by Starting Point there. And now look, they're trying to at least just see if Magic Squad is going to play to that position there. As Bub here looks to take a back seat towards that there.
Here comes Bub back to the way. Jolt is already there. I love the positioning on that. Hanging back third man, not getting baited in too close. He's got time, but now he doesn't have control. Using all of his boost to get to that 50, but he didn't get anything on it. And with the demo by DJ with Maple Syrup in the back end, Magic Squad is going to be struggling to get this back into the offensive end, just trying to kill time until their teammate can come back. But the ball's open in front of the net. It's in! They shorten the deficit to 1. They've now got 2 unanswered goals as Magic Squad is starting to make a comeback.
And this is what I was talking about earlier, the communication and them not just sending 2 men down the field. And now you're starting to see them playing just a little bit more aggressive and finding the mistakes that Starting Point is doing. And now the 50-50 as we get ready for another kickoff here. DJ flying through the air. Joke looks to cut him off there. Ball in Magic Squad's corner here. They can't give up a goal here, otherwise it is a 2-goal deficit. And now Magic Squad looks to cut it off there. Ball flying downfield. They have no one on Starting Point's corner, but Bub takes it out there, saves the goal here. Now Maple Syrup looks to do something there. Ball off the wall there. And now Jolt takes it. Brave missed the clear there as DJ takes it out, clears it out there. And now what a great defense from Magic Squad here. Now Magic Squad waits for a little bit. Shot on goal there, and we're tied!
Welcome back, Magic Squad. An excellent display of grit to get back into this and not let it go too far. You came all this way, but they want the points and they're looking for that payout. So here comes the teams. They got 60 seconds left. They're only down by 1. Now, you don't want this to go to overtime. So the Magic Squad, you really got to dig deep and look for that 4th goal. But double commits like that are going to be the death of you with the bumps, and I called it. I called it. You can't double on that. You have to communicate who goes and when. You see Maple and Jolt bumping in there. Magic gets bumped by the defender and wasn't recovered yet, and nobody was home for that.
I agree. They should not have 2 people trying to play defensive there. That's what the third man is for. And now it's 3-4 with 50 seconds to go here. Magic Squad needs 1 more goal to tie it, to send it to overtime. And here we go. Brave flying through the air, hits it towards his own goal. Not sure that's a good idea. But here we go. Joke now trying to do something there. He takes it. Whiff by Starting Point. And now a demo by Joe. 30 seconds remaining. Ball headed towards midfield. Shot on goal. And that, no, I didn't go in. But Brave acting there did not go in. Now Joe looks to clear it, but Brave takes it away. Maple Syrup on the attack now. Looks to head downfield. That gets taken off by INDJ here. And now Brave, 1 more shot. No, Magic Turtle takes it away. 5 seconds to go. They need something here. Maple Syrup on the goal. Ball flying through the air, but it's not going to get there. His Starting Point will take the game there. 3-4.
It's so unfortunate. I mean, he had, you got 5 seconds left on the clock. You've got almost a full tank of boost, and you're right there at the end of it. I mean, it's very disheartening, but it's nothing to be ashamed of. They came back from 0-3, and they tied it by 3, but they conceded on that very unfortunate mistake right there at the end where that double clip between Maple and Jolt, they bumped into each other, and then Magic got yeeted into next Thursday. That's an unfortunate play, but you know the starting point is going to play very physical. You know they're going to go for those bumps in those demos. So you have to be proactive about it. You got to keep your head on that swivel like you're looking for a sniper, right? You know he's coming. You just got to figure out where he is and how fast to time it right. But you can't be giving up goals like that all the time. Because honestly, if they avoided the demos and they had their head on a swivel and they were paying attention just a little bit more, they'd have starting point in the back, because that really seems to be the only real pressure that starting point has really demonstrated. Unless they're not putting all their cards out yet, unless they're still holding things up their sleeve, that seems to be their go-to strategy. If you find a way to stanch that, you're good.
Yeah, I agree. And that goal that starting point had right there really just seemed to put the nail in the coffin for them. But here we go. Last game of the series here for Magic Squad and starting point. The winner is going to move on here. And if you're Magic Squad, you need anything to go your way. You're looking for anything. You're looking for shots on goal. You're looking for your teammates to help you out here. As Magic Squad, Magic, I'm getting confused here. As Magic sort of clears it out here, trying to send it downfield. DJ clears it out. He takes the ball. Maple Syrup passes downfield. 50-50 on the shot there. Goes in favor of Magic Squad. Now Magic Turtle looks to fly through the air. Bray takes it away. That gets taken by Maple Syrup. Looks for shot on goal, but no. The ball just too far right there. That could be a shot on goal. Hits the crossbar, but it gets denied there. And now ball heading downfield towards Magic Squad's possession. As they are circling around trying to find something. Here's Bob. He's going to take the ball here. As the ball bounces off the wall there. And now Joe sends it downfield where it's waiting for DJ. He takes possession of it now. And now DJ a little circling through the air. That gets taken there. So far, this is just a very defensive game here.
It is a very defensive game. Neither of these teams really wants to give up a goal, but I mean, Magic Squad is on series point. You really don't want to give up any more ground than you do, and you want to walk away with at least one game. Magic Turtle getting a really good 50 there. It's rolling towards the net, but it's off target. He gets bumped. Starting point's going to have to find a touch here. Gets one out, but Magic Turtle and Magic Squad, believe me, oh my goodness, that's going to be really difficult to cast. Is really trying to start. They're starting to show signs of pressure. They figured out how to score in the last match. Now they just need to replicate it. Gets an easy beat there. An empty net. Good save by Maple Syrup and Jolt to get it out into clear zone. Knocks it back into the opposite corner. Takes a touch off the ceiling. Looking out to the mid for his teammate. Nobody's home. His Maple Syrup is just late coming back. It looks like a double judge is going to happen. He gets the double, but not on target. As Magic Squad, once again, struggling to come from their defensive rotations. Unable to get any handle of things in the back end.
Yeah, they are there, but you can see the defense. They're learning from their mistakes, not having that many people on there. And as you see, Magic Turtle, he tried to get a touch there. And now Bob, the double touch there. He's going to get it there. 2 shots on goal. Not going to get there. But Jolt does save one more time. That's another save for Magic Squad. What a play.
So Magic Squad needs to go out and buy a lottery ticket, because there is no way, if you are starting point, that you should still be 0-0 at this point. You had every opportunity in the book, and Magic Squad stifled you every time. Little redirect there isn't going to fool Magic Squad as they knock it down into their own corner. Brave stealing the boost on both corner and mid, leaving mid for Bub. Bub takes it to the corner. He's got a full tank, and he's got Maple there. Maple knocks it away. Magic Squad. Another double commit there. Takes the time away. Knocks it to the opposite wall. Trying to get it out of his own side. Magic Turtle knocks it all the way down, where starting point's going to recollect it. Take it back on offense. Counterattack coming back the other way. Magic Squad. Oh, dangerous looking in front of their own net. Demo comes out from Brave on Jolt. They're down to 2 defenders, but there's no offense there to really challenge that.
Yeah, there isn't, but notice how what Magic Squad is doing. They're not allowing a goal from starting point. They're saying, look, we made mistakes in the past here, as a shot by Brave. He doesn't get in there. Second chance effort, but Maple Syrup cuts it off. Now Magic Turtle is going to reverse it out. Tries to get it out of their own net here, as Dope finally clears another ball, heading downfield, heading towards starting point's position. Brave shot, doesn't get there. Tries to get it off the wall. Now Bub takes it. See what he can do here. DJ looks for trying to set his teammates up there, but Bob scores it! And now it's 1-0 with 1:16 to go. Let's take a look right there. I believe that was an own goal by Magic Squad.
No, Bub got a really well placed shot. DJ got the corner boost from the defender, demoed the second one, and left the net wide open. Like I said, you gotta be on the lookout for those demos. You know DJ's gonna look for them. But luckily, Magic Squad has a response to say, take that MF. We are not going down easy this time. They're finally, 3 games into it, finally starting to find quick responses.
Yeah, they are now. And now this is potentially what starting point, maybe realizing that this team, maybe they shouldn't be looked past here as Joe gets the clear, sends it downfield where it's be win by Bub. He gets bumped by Maple Syrup, but he recovers just in time to get the ball to send it downfield. 1 minute remaining. If they do not score here, this could head to overtime as Joe takes it, looks for a pass downfield as Bub flies to the air, bounces off the wall here. As Turtle, once again, he takes it. And now DJ gets the 50-50, not in his favor. As Joe looks for a shot on goal, it gets saved by Brave. 40 seconds remaining here. Now Maple Syrup, once again, he takes the ball. Ball now flying through the air, looks to be heading towards Magic Squad side. And now it's on their own goal. Shot on the wall, nope, no good. 30 seconds remaining. Joe looks for trying to do something here. Brave tries to make a little effort there. It gets nothing there as above he flies through the air. Maple Syrup misses with the whip. Shot on goal is going to go in, but no. Just the last second by INTJ scores.
He takes it away. The unfortunate miss from Turtle and Jolt. They both missed it. They both went for it. They both missed it again. And the little mistakes are what's going to cost them. They got 14 seconds to save this series. It's going to come down to whether or not they can pull it off.
You're right. 14 seconds left, 10 seconds left. They need a shot here to send this game to overtime, but Magic Squad is going to miss there. 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. One last go. DJ says bye-bye. Game over. Series over.
That is game over. Series over for Starting Point and Magic Squad. They did really, really well. Magic Squad managed to come back and put on a good show. They managed to hold their own. It was just too much for Magic Squad to handle. So Starting Point comes out victorious, and they move on to the grand final, which is a best of 5 as well. And I believe we're still waiting on match results for the other series between EXO and Martian's Minions. But it looks like last I see, as it was updated, Martian's Minion was up by 1. So with that being said, we're pretty far behind on the broadcast schedule with all the chaos that's happened where everybody, all these teams DQing. But we have 2 teams in a final, which is all that matters, which means, Kenzo, we got more Rocket League coming at you. We will be right back after this short break. Gentlemen, everybody, we have the last of the series here for you tonight. We are in grand finals, Kenzo.
We are. We got Lotus 8, Nurka, and Starting Point, 2 teams that have been dominating so far here in the Open Series tournament here.
Yeah, they both had really good runs in their respective series that they played. But as time goes on, it doesn't matter how you played in the last series. All that matters is how you play now. So looking back, we saw that Starting Point had a really, really strong physical play. They do a lot of bumps, a lot of demos, and a lot of chaos that kind of disrupts rotation. So I'm really curious to see how a well-polished Lotus 8 team that we saw from their series handles that.
I think they're going to handle this with a lot more care. I think that since you're in grand finals, you can't make mistakes. You can't allow Starting Point to basically run away like they did the last goal. But here we are, just basically for grand finals, anything can happen here. So if I'm Lotus 8, I'm gonna see what Starting Point has to bring here in the finals here.
Yeah. So we got a little bit of time to kill while we're waiting for stuff to get everything coming back up again. But well, an ad's running, so I guess it doesn't really matter what I say. But with this team coming in, and Lotus 8, we noticed their really strong point was mechanics, which I'm curious to see how Starting Point handles it, because I mentioned that they have a really physical play, and Lotus 8 has a really mechanical play. And so it's really going to come down to who has the better rotations and who's faster, right? Because Lotus 8 was a very aggressive, very mechanically aggressive team, and they kind of relied on that special talent, that skill to beat their opponents. But I'm curious to see how Starting Point counters that, whether they're going to go for early challenges or if they're going to play a lot more conservative or if they're just going to concede a lot right off the bat. But we both know that both of these teams are really heavy starters.
Yeah, I think they are too. And I think if you're Lotus 8, you got to do something here. And as we get ready for the grand finals here, and already we're starting off here, Catman. Oh my goodness, 8 seconds in, scores the opening goal of the finals here.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just looks like a really unfortunate kick right there. But I hate to see it. Legal play still continues. That their controller disconnected, but that's not within legal bounds for stoppage of play. We're not going to worry about it. We can't do anything about the lobby. Play goes on. Marcus unable to get it out of goal.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, that's 2 for Lotus 8, and that is not the way to kick off the series. No pun intended. Yeah,
it's really not there, but in just the unfortunate time by IMDZ. He tried to save it there, but it just didn't work out here. And now it's 2-0, 4:47 to go here. Lotus 8 just absolutely taking the fast start here. As ball going downfield, here's Garlic Bread trying to get a shot on goal there. That gets denied. And now Catman looks to take his turn at it here. And that's going to get shot on by Catman with the assist from Garlic Bread. 3-0, 4:33 to go here.
Yeah, you saw that Brave was in the right spot, but Catman was there just a little bit sooner. And he read him like a book. And now we've got not even less than 30 seconds into this series. And not even just the game, the series itself, and they're already down by 3. They've really got to find a way. They got to change something, and they got to change it now. Because if they've got a coach in the VC, he is pulling his hair out right now.
Oh yeah, he is. You know he is. He's pulling his hair out here as Brave looks to get a save there. As the ball bounces off the wall, heads towards that side of the field. IMDJ clears it, and now an empty net for here, but Garlic Bread says, no figure, you're not gonna score on my watch there. Now ball heads are downfield, and Joshing gets the score, 4-0, the shutout. Seems very familiar for Starting Point here. They were the ones doing the shutout, and now looks like they are getting shut out themselves.
Yeah, they're no longer the big man on campus. They are no longer the biggest fish in the sea. They now have an enemy that they need to figure out how to beat. And Lotus 8 Nurka. I mean, Lotus 8 was the same team, the same org rather, that won the one open tournament that we did, WolfDenSeries, just to kind of test our processes and kind of test our discords and everything, our production assets. They were the team that won, and so now another roster from that same org is coming back as like a C team or a D team, and I'm not quite sure, but they're just showing absolute grace under pressure here. But to be fair, there's also not a lot of pressure coming out from the Starting Point roster.
Yeah, there isn't, but you see Lotus 8, even though this is the same organization that won last time, this is looking like their A squad or their B squad. But right now, Garlic 8's gonna clear, Garlic Bread going to clear it out here. Missed by Joshing. It bounces off the wall. Catman with the save there. Bug tries to send it back downfield, but Catman takes it away. Now he's trying to meet up near the ceiling. Off the wall here, but a great play by Starting Point. Now Joshing takes the shot, flies through the air, off the wall, looking for a double tap there. Catman looks for a shot on goal, but that gets saved by Bug. And now you see Lotus 8 trying to do something there, trying to keep the ball on their possession of the field. They don't get that. And now shot on goal, but Garlic Bread makes the save.
What a touch there by Starting Point's offense to get that really, really awkward save on Lotus 8 Nurka, forcing them out. The biggest thing that they're going to have to remember right now is they have to conserve their resources. You can see they're low on boost, you can see they're low on momentum, but sending 3 players like they just did right there is not the way to go. Here they're sending 2, and it's off, it's open, Brave, unfortunately, again, too close to the play. He's unable to change his momentum and change his directions quick enough to make anything happen. But they're starting to bump into their own now. They shook off a little bit of the dust. And there was an unfortunate own goal from Katzman. But he did technically get credit for the save. I'll give him that.
Yeah, you have to. He got the save, but just the wrong angle there. Scores on his own goal. You hate to see that. Now it's 4-1. 1:59 to go here in the finals. To kick off already on the way to 50-50 as the ball heads towards Locust 8 Merca's side of the field. And now DJ tries to go for a shot there. It gets taken away by Catman. But now Bub tries to make a play here. Garlic Bread takes the ball, passes it downfield, looks to call his own number, but he gets the ball taken away. Now Jocelyn says, I got you back, bro. As he flies through the air here, Brave, with the assist from Bub. Katzman keeps the ball in the air. He's running low on boost. That's an empty net there, but Brave takes it away, sends the ball towards their side of the field here.
Here comes looking for something in the mid, but nobody is home from starting point. It's down awkward in the front. There is a touch there from the defense, and starting point moving quick on the counterattack, back into the corner. Garlic trying to get a touch on it. Starting point looking for an infield pass. Brave is there. Correction. DJ was there, and they're starting to slowly but surely crawl back. They may not win this game, but at the very least, they're starting to figure it out.
Yeah. Now all the pieces are starting to come together. They may have that early disconnect, but now they're starting to find their groove. They're starting to find their rhythm here. As we get ready for another kickoff, Joshing flies to the air, looks for a shot on goal, looks for a teammate, no teammate down there to help him, as Brave looks to clear it. 1 minute to go here. Brave flies through the air, that gets taken away by Catman, and now Catman sends the ball downfield. DJ does a little maneuver, takes it, touches it. Brave shots on the goal, nothing there. Brave flies to the air again, tries to make a play, doesn't get there. Catman takes it away, he flies through the air. Ball still on Lotus 8's side. They're trying to knock it out there, and Johnson clears it, does something to at least get the ball. Now 30 seconds remaining, shot on goal, but DJ saves it, tries to keep the game alive. He's got about 25 seconds to make a play happen. Now Catman, see what he can do here. He flies through the air, looks for the double tap, but Brave saves it.
He's really looking for the display those mechanics there. Unfortunately, he can't. Bub sends one high. Brave is going to knock it back. DJ's up again. He's got a far post. He's got it in. They're within one. They've got 7 seconds left. It's definitely possible if they keep at this pace.
They have 7 seconds to make a play. You have to do something. You have to make sure everybody's on the same page. If you want to set us to open up, they got 7 seconds to make a play here. Let's see what happens with 50-50. As Ball takes it, 5 seconds to go. Ball is in the air. Joshing looking to make a play. Ball on the ground. DJ looks to try something. Garlic flies through the air. Looks to make something. Brave clears it, tries to keep it in the air. Joshing does something. Now Lotus 8 takes game 1 there. They're scored 4-3, but what a game, and almost a comeback from starting point here, Fresh.
And I do want to say this, the things that we're noticing too. Props to starting point for really, although it may not see it, how do you say this? You may not see it at face value, but starting point actually outshot Lotus. And Lotus had more saves and had to make more saves than starting point did. So it's a difference of really just quality over quantity, right? Lotus is getting a lot more quality shots, and that comes from the mechanics that I talked about that they're showing really great prowess at displaying. But starting point is, they started toward the end, was really trying to figure it out. They're really trying to get it paced more to their side. They're trying to slow down the game as best as they can.
Yeah, they are here. As we get set for game 2 here, as both these teams look to try to make something, but you saw Lotus 8 was just playing out of their mind. They had to start right there. They had a good start, but then you saw starting point just trying to make a comeback here. Now here we go, game 2 underway. Here's the 50-50 that gets taken by Lotus 8 Merca. And now Bub gonna fly through the air. That gets taken away by Joshing. Joshing gonna keep the momentum going. He looked for a little movement there. He gets a shot on goal, but DJ saves it, and then followed by a demo here. And now looks like Lotus 8 trying to keep the pressure going there. Keeps the mechanics flowing there. Garlic looks to make a play there. Joshing tries to clear, tries to set his teammates up, passes it back downfield. That gets taken away by DJ. And now, starting point, they're trying to move down the field. Here's Buck, flies through the air, off the wall there, trying to make a play. Something happening, no. Empty net, can Brett make a play here? Demo by Joshing, and now it's 1-0.
Yeah, they're starting to use their own strat against them. You saw Joshing go right past his teammate who had no boost. Go for that demo, open up that net. It's the best decision they could have made in that situation.
I agree. That was a great decision. You know, if your teammate has any boosts, he said, let me help you out there, and gets a demo there. Great goal by Lotus 8. And now, starting point looks to try to get a little bit of payback here. Score 1-0, 4:10 to go here. As Buck flies through the air, he takes it, gets a hit off the ball. Ball now in the corner. In Lotus 8's goal, Joshing clears it out there, sends it back downfield here. As Lotus 8 tries to get another goal here in there, Joshing clears it, but there's a demo by DJ. Bob gonna bounce it off the wall there, and a save by Katzman as Brave tried to get a shot on goal, but he was denied automatically.
It was a beautiful save by Katzman, to say the least. He had excellent game sense there. Garlic now taking it over to the wall, transferring over to the offensive side, gets beat by DJ. Brave is on the backboard looking for a redirect, doesn't get any touch on it, but he's still got a lot of boost to work with on his way back. Here comes Lotus 8 Nurko looking for something. Good challenge there by starting point. So really struggling to use those mechanics on offense. His starting point is really starting to, pun intended, catch on to the shenanigans that Lotus 8 Nurko is putting him up against.
Yeah, they are. They're starting to, like you said, pun intended, really catching on what Lotus 8 is throwing down here. And that's all I think about is memory. Thinking about what can you do in this scenario. If you know what the team is going to do, you can prepare for it. As DJ, I think that was you trying to get a shot on goal there. But it was denied there. Bub takes the ball, passes it towards the corner here. Pulling this up, his teammate now goes off the wall. He gets bumped. DJ now takes possession there as Joshing takes it out of the corner. Now Bub takes it again from there, trades off the hit there. Battle in the corner here as Katzman takes it. Looks to try to set up his team, and he's got no boost there, so he's going to have to back off there as DJ flies through the air. There's a little bit of air dribbling. He gets meet by Garlic Bread. Shot on goal! And there's DJ who ties it up there with assist from Brave.
He went for the musty, but he maintained control in the 50 there between the three of them. Ended up pitching in, and I believe in Rocket League vernacular, it's called We Take Those. It's not the cleanest goal. It's not the most impressive, the most mechanical, or the flashiest goal, but it is, at point blank, a goal.
Yep, by the way, you think we get here is Bread. Goes for another shot there, but DJ saves it. Katzman on the rotation, he takes it. The nice bubble of the shot there. Now DJ passes it downfield. Not DJ, he's trying to play there. Now Bub takes the ball, passes it out, clears his own goal there. As starting point looks to make a position here. And now the double team, that gets cleared by starting point there. Now the ball heading towards downfield. DJ already there. That's looking for a double tap, but he's not going to get there as the goal is just not going to get in there.
He got really good contact on it, but he didn't have the placement. And here, Katzman looking to place one far post is taken away by Brave. Brave dodging the demo, beating the defender almost. Garlic Bread manages to get a touch on and knock it out wide. Joshing, controlling it in front of his own net, looking for the flick, gets it over one, gets it over two. Has low boost in the corner. He's looking for something in the midfield. He actually takes it right to net as Brave knocks this one away bravely, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I thought he had the shot there, had it there, but it was just not the right angle to go for that there. Now DJ looks to take control of possession there. Does a little dribbling, passes it towards his team, but he's actually went for a shot on goal, but that gets saved by Bub there. And now DJ clears it out there. It gets taken by his own team. A little bit of teamwork coming from starting point, looking to set up a goal here. Bub tried to go for a shot, but he does not get there. Now possession by Joshing. Bub takes possession, looks for something there. That gets disrupted. DJ through the air, but he gets cut off by Garlic Bread here. Now starting point, got to get back on defense. 40 seconds to go. Bub takes it. Catman, he takes it as well. Off the wall there, looking to make a play. What's going to happen? Catman thought he had something there. 30 seconds now. Ball downfield, heading towards Joshing. Passes it to Catsman. Catsman takes it downfield. It gets caught up by DJ. And now the 3v1 and Catsman gets the goal there.
Catsman 1v3ing the entire starting point squad is the most meme thing that I've ever seen. Sending 3 defenders and nobody gets it. The flip reset was just clean. It's just Mr. Clean to get that over.
I got it.
With less than 20 seconds left, just put ice on a series.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he took 3v1 and says, I'm going to do it myself. AKA Miles Morales there. As starting point looks to try to get something there. Lotus 8 want to end the game, and they do. And now Lotus 8 gets another one there. They win 2-1 here. But this is just turning out what Lotus 8 wants to. And if you're starting point, you got to think, what do we got to do to keep this series alive here?
Well, the biggest thing for them is going to be mental. And mental is a massive part of Rocket League. It's something that every player is going to have to learn to control at some point or another. Because mechanics, positioning, game sense, speed, demos, all of that means nothing if you don't have a good mindset. If you're a starting point in this, your biggest takeaway from this game is we were there. We scored first. We held the game tied up until the last 20 seconds when we made a careless mistake. And there's nothing else you can do about that. It's just the way it is. Your positioning on defense could have been a little better, but at the level we're at, we're not really concerned about that. The biggest thing you can do is take that mental of, we can do this into the next game. Because Lotus 8 Nurka is on series point. They're on match point. So they only need one more win. So starting point now has to reverse sweep Lotus 8 Nurka. And I believe they've got it in them. I really do. I think that we could take this to, at the very least, a game 4 and have, at least one win out of starting point. I would love to see it, but it's really going to come down on how they hold their heads and whether they can keep their heads up in this, because they're going to be wearing down this Lotus 8 squad.
I agree. I agree with what you say here. They got to take us to game 4. It's series point. Anything can happen here as Lotus 8 looks to get a fast start here as Catman in the corner. He gets met by a couple of starting point defenders. Shot on goal there. Not going to be anything going there. Garlic Bread looks to rotate out there as Catman flies through the air. Takes the ball, double hit on the ball. Ball heading towards downfield. Buck looking to meet the ball there. Here's a great hit on that one. Now ball flying downfield. Empty net. But that gets taken out by starting point. And now Lotus 8 looking to make double team there. Shot on goal! And Catsman with the goal. The assist from Joshing.
Man, that was a beautiful shot against the top bar. The double commit wasn't so pretty, but Catsman, really the heavy hitter. Catsman from Lotus 8 is the person that you've got to deal with the most. He's the Vatira, he's the Zen, he's the Rise. He's someone you have to shut down early on. Starting point, you love to play physical against Magic Squad. It might be time to bring that back.
I agree. Now you probably want to play a little bit conservative as Joshing goes for a shot there, but it gets saved by Bob there. And then you see a starting point there. They were trying to play a little bit aggressive the first couple matches they were doing, but now since Lotus 8 is doing exactly what they're doing, they gotta be conservative. They gotta take a step back and see what Lotus 8 is doing here. As Garlic Bread looks to get another shot in, but Bob saves it, and now another shot by Joshing, but that gets saved again. 2 saves by starting point.
Here comes back Catsman missing the high read. Garlic Bread knocking it down off the wall. Unfortunately, Brave got a really awkward touch there, but he managed to get it around 1, but not around 2 as it comes back into the starting point corner. DJ getting a touch, but he gets demoed by the one defender that was there. Joshing looking for a double, gets nothing on it because Brave read that yesterday. He puts it down to the opposite side of the field. Couldn't get the second challenge, that was Bub, knocks it all the way down. Bub here, trying to play off the demo that his teammate left for him. Brave is up. Jade left for this yesterday. DJ puts it in. And once again, we're back to the same place we were last match, with Nurka being tied with them. And they have more time than they did last game. All they need to do is score 1 and turtle. But Brave has got to get more involved. He's got to be a heavier hitter than he's actually. We know he can do it, but he's got to bring it out.
I agree. He's got to play it. He's got to play just a little more ferocity out there. But you see right now, game's tied. 3 minutes to go. Garlic trying to make a play, doesn't get anything. Jocelyn also missed. DJ gets a little awkward touch there, but he makes a play out of there. But now here we go. Catsman looking to make a play here. He sends it downfield. Garlic Bread needs a little bit of help there, but he gets the Swiss he needs to get the ball out of there. And now ball gonna fly through the air. The pass by DJ gets caught off by Catsman. Catsman takes a pass downfield. Joshing with a shot. Oh, Garlic Bread gets the shot in with your sticks from Joshing.
What happened there? You see, DJ goes for boost and Brave missed. That's not a play that you want to go. Even if you are not the next touch on the ball, you still want to be in a position that you are always ready to go if need be. And in that situation, even though you have no boost, you kind of learn how to play without it. But here comes DJ back the other way and a quick answer. And once again, we're tied. Just under half the game left. This is going to be a hot one for you.
It is. It is. Every time Lotus 8 scores, you see starting point fire right back at them. That's what you want to do. You want to keep up the pace with Lotus 8. This is not a team that you want to take lightly.
Yeah, here comes DJ. He's got time and boost, but Josh Shing jumped before him and beat him to the ball. Nurka coming back the other way, unable to really contain control right off the bat, so they're putting something down to the backboard. Catsman losing it down to starting point. Coming back through the midfield. Lotus 8 looking for a little more offense, banging that back once again before the transition can happen. That is not a touch that you want to take, Brave. That is riskier than having a hooker on Friday night. You can't do that.
I agree. It was risky, but he paid it off there. And now a little bit of pressure coming from Lotus 8, trying to get the ball out of their side here as Garlic Bread gets a little awkward touch, but he makes do of it. Joshing flying through the air, will try to set something up. Empty net for starting point, but IMDJ gets a shot here, but he gets saved it by Catsman. Catsman looking to make another play, gets a touch. Flying through the air, looking to make something. Shot on goal, but Brave making his presence known there. Gets a save for another shot by Brave, but that gets saved by DJ.
Here comes starting point clinging to their tie game for dear life. They are managing to get a lot more boost control out of Lotus 8, but they are struggling to make that transition from defense to offense and gain control in the midfield. They're losing their first touches. Here comes DJ. Oh, they did a double commit on that. He used most of his boost to do that. I wonder how that's going to affect his defensive rotation on his way back. He comes back in, looking like he grabbed a corner. A good 50 there. Love decides to knock it to the wall for his teammate. DJ being patient, playing good. He gets it out to the mid. Garlic Bread is there, though. Unfortunately, nobody from starting point has really come in yet. Brave decides to knock this high. Bub goes for it, knocks it off the ceiling, looking for something mid. DJ's going to put something off the backboard. Bub gets a touch up high. Joshing has boost, but he's the only one back left. Brave unable to connect, and a shot wasted twice there as he's unable to get anything on it. From starting point, you have to, if you want this series, as bad as you say you do, you need to connect that shot. And DJ
there you go.
Just there.
There you go. Like I was saying, starting point, they were playing way too, I want to say conservative, but they're not doing that anymore. Now Lotus 8 on the edge, 3-2, 23 seconds to go. Starting point going to take us to game 4. They get the 50-50 in their favor. Now Catsman trying to rotate around there, takes off the ball. Garlic Bread looks to make a play there. He doesn't get anything. DJ flying through the air, looking for a shot on goal, but Joshing takes it. 10 seconds left. What can Lotus 8 do here? They're flying through the air, trying to send us to overtime. Looking for simple Garlic Bread. DJ wants to end this game. Catman flying through the air, shot on goal, but starting point will force a game 4.
He didn't get the reset properly, and he almost had that. If he had forced an overtime with 0 seconds left, I would have given birth to a brick, and I'm a male. No, it is absolutely wild. But starting point, like I said, in between the matches, they had the ability, and they did it. DJ coming absolute massive hitter for his team. Bub, 2 assists, 3 saves. But DJ on 3 goals. Brave playing a lot more conservative, but he still showed up when his team needed him most on defense, and that is what we wanted to see. They managed to pull a win out and take us to game 4. Now, they have to do that again. They can't be making those same mistakes. They have to capitalize on the opportunities that they have because Lotus 8 is giving them a lot of them, but they have to be quick enough to capitalize.
I agree. You saw Brave making his presence known. He wasn't doing anything in the first set, but now here he is making his presence known. He gets 2 saves. That could have been bad there. He played a little bit risky, but now he's playing with a lot more confidence now.
He is playing a lot more confident, and now they've got, with that win under their belt, even though they had to cling to it for dear life there at the end, they showed that they have what it takes to do that. And therefore, they have the momentum, the confidence, and the headspace to prove that they can do this. And for the first time in the series, they are the opening scorers and not the answering goal. They have a 1-0 lead, 7 seconds in.
I agree. 7 seconds in to get the score in there, and now starting point with their first lead of the game here. Let's see what happens here. The 50-50 as DJ almost win that one there. Bub, shot on goal, almost a goal, another goal by starting point, but Catsman with the save on the end around there. DJ gonna crawl up the wall there, but Goblin Fred's gonna meet him there. He takes the ball there. Bub passes it downfield, looks at his teammate, gets caught off by Lotus 8 here. And now Brave passes it off the wall. Passed by Lotus 8 here, a little bit double team, dribbled by Catsman there. Now Bo gonna fly there, do a little rotation, joshing, gonna cut it off there. DJ helping his teammate out here. Gonna ride up the wall here. Now DJ trying to make something, trying to make his presence known there. He gets the touch on the ball. Gonna fly through the air. Catsman's gonna cut him off there, meet him there at the halfway point. Brave gonna fly through the air, looks for a double touch, but he can't get there. Ball cuts off one of the members of Lotus 8 here. Now the rotation setting in there for starting point here. They are playing a little bit differently, and you like to see that from them.
This is a whole different starting point squad than we saw in the beginning of the series. This is a whole different squad. They're tight. They're rotating properly. You see them playing patient, playing reserve. They're thinking about their touches. They're doing the best option that they have with the boost that they have. They're playing a lot more confident, and you do love to see it because hopefully they pull this off and we go to Game 5 because I would love to see Champions Field.
Yeah, I do too. But they gotta pull it out. They gotta get the win here and force Game 5. Try to get that reverse sweep if they can here. And Catsman with a shot on goal. Another shot there. That's gonna go in, and Garlic Bread ties it up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You hate to see it, but hey, starting point did a really good job at not sending 2 players. But Brave just has to hit that one. That's all it is. Be in the right place, right time, right speed. Don't change anything that you're already doing. Just comes down to individual responsibility, individual accountability on offense. Here comes another one. He's got no boost, but he's just still threatening. Here comes another shot, and nobody's home. And Garlic Bread puts a second one in, back to back within 10 seconds of each other. And now Lotus 8 Nurka is up by 1.
Yeah, right there. They had nobody back there defending. You saw DJ try to get it the last second, but he was just too late there. Now Lotus 8 feeling that we got to get back in. We got to end this, be back-to-back tournament winners here. As we get the kickoff here, a little shot on goal. Garlic Bread, 2 shots on goal, but he's not going to get in there. Joshing flies through the air. He gets cut off. Now Catsman trying to take it out of his field. He does so successfully. DJ trying to hit him there. And Garlic Bread, the trifecta! 3 goals in a row for him.
The hat trick in the most disrespectful way. Watch Catsman here absolutely body Bub out of the goal line. And Brave unable to get there to recover in time. That's just disrespectful. They took that last game, that last loss, personally. And now they've got a vendetta out against starting point.
They did. Catsman speared him no Roman Reigns style. As we get set for another kickoff, 2:35. Starting point down 2 goals. It's 3-1 here. Joshing, not sure where he's trying to go there. DJ up near the goal, but Garlic Bread clears it. As he goes for a shot there by Brave. Catsman clears it. Ball back towards Locust 8's side of the field here. Heading towards starting point. Catsman, shots on goal. He's flying through the air, trying to set up his teammate. Doesn't get there. Garlic Bread looked like he was trying to go for something, but he waves it off there, says, I'm not going to take it there. Joshing knocks the ball up into the air above, trying to meet Catsman there. Doesn't get anything. Brave knocks it off the wall. Bub trying to set his teammate up, but a clear by Lotus 8 here. Now the 2v1 here. That gets cleared. They're back around here trying to do something. Catman takes it. That gets taken by Goldberg. He passes to his teammate. Off the wall. No dice there. The ball head towards midfield here. Joshi is going to take it with possession. Catsman also with the pass. Going to fly through the air. Misses on the 50-50. 1:30 to go here. Shot by Bub. It gets saved by Garlic Bread here. Catsman trying to do something brave. Making his presence known. Has no goal. He has a shot. Trying to make a play there. Trying to get a shot there. But it gets denied by Lotus 8.
Starting Point really putting on a lot of pressure in the last few minutes. They've got a lot of offensive pressure. They're looking for those goal line bumps. You see the first man go for it every time. But the problem that they're struggling with now is they can't get it on target. They're getting shots, but they're not on in between the posts. And so now with 60 seconds left, with needing 2 goals, they're really struggling. Here, Lotus 8 looking to secure their series victory. That $45 payout, which we all know isn't that much, but it's still something. It's money that officially makes you professional. It is money is money. 20 bucks is 20 bucks, or in this case, 45 bucks is 45 bucks in this economy. As Catsman comes up the backboard, looking for a 50, comes down. Starting Point, trying to transfer. They got 30 seconds left. This is their second to last or last push as it goes. Bub gets something in the near post. Nobody's home. Brave, once again, a little behind the play. Too slow to get there. Can't get a solid touch on it. He's putting down in front of his own net. Really risky territory for an air dribble. Gets 50 by St. Nurka. Carried out by Catsman. Looking for a pinch off the crossbar. Can't quite get there. It's up in front of goal. Lotus 8 puts that one in. And that's going to be the last nail in the coffin. Lotus 8 Nurka looking to be, unless some miracle of God happens, your WolfDenSeries opener champions.
I agree. I think that this is probably that was last goal, the nail in the coffin by Lotus 8. 12 seconds to go. You really can't do anything here. I'm pretty sure Starboy's just gonna try so they can just play for pride here, and if they are here, DJ tried to get a 50-50, does not get there. You're 2 down to 1, and ladies and gentlemen, Lotus 8 is your WolfDenSeries winners here. Congratulations to both teams.
It's definitely not something to shy away from in the least. The biggest thing here is to remember that even though there is a payout, these teams still get points. This is week 1. They get points towards the major in 4 weeks now, because this is week 1. There's 3 more weeks and then a major, right? These teams get points. So Lotus 8 is getting 10 points. Starting Point is still getting 9. A second place finish is nothing to be ashamed of. Yes, you didn't get the payout this time, but at the end of the day, you're still setting yourself for a seeding way, way ahead. Right? You are being given a second opportunity. Now, mind you, the other teams will have to go through and calculate based on all the disqualifications on who got what points, and that stat leaderboard will be released as soon as humanly possible, probably in the next couple days once we have a chance to really go through all of the statistics, because I know all of us here, especially at WolfDenSeries, especially in the production, we're all exhausted. It's been like 5 hours we've been at this. So thank you to Lotus 8 for coming out. Yeah, you've been here even longer than that, because you started like 4:30. We both did. Yeah. So props to Lotus 8. Congratulations on your win. That payout will be out to you shortly. Props to Starting Point as well. That is not a showcase to be disappointed in at all. You guys played extremely well. Both teams played very, very well. Kenzo, you have any closing words?
I'll say this. I thought both teams played very well. Starting Point, they had they kept fighting and fighting, but Lotus 8 just met them at every sense of the turn. Lotus 8 just really wanted it more there. Starting Point almost forced a game 5 there, but it was just too close to call there. Playing a little bit too aggressive. Kind of should have backed down a little bit. But as you can see, Lotus 8, there are WolfDenSeries tournament champions here. But this is nothing to shy away from if you're Starting Point. If you're Starting Point, you want to remember this, because now you know their number. Now you know how Lotus 8 plays. So if they meet again, Starting Point know exactly what's going to happen here.
Yeah. Well, they've definitely got a future to go forward to in this series for that major, which when we start compiling things and money over time will be a larger payout. But actually, fun fact, Kenzo, this wasn't planned. We do have the Lotus 8 representative willing to do an interview with us. So production's going to set that up for us here as quickly as possible. And we'll just kind of be ready for it when it happens. Reborn, however you want to set that up. Hey, welcome to the WolfDenSeries. Congrats on your win. Definitely one of the flashier players, if I do say so myself.
Appreciate it. That's not very normal, so thank you.
Yeah, we were, because before the series started, we talked a lot about how you were going to display those mechanics and display those skill against Starting Point, whose only real strong point going into that seemed to be the physical and demo play. And so how did you guys really counter that? Did you notice it? Was it a walk in the park? What happened?
Yeah, so against them, we kind of just decided like we noticed that they were playing very aggro and kind of like ball chasey almost. And I basically said they're taking really bad touches. All we need to do is just like wait for them to take a bad touch and then take control and take a pass out of defense. And we played for the transition instead of just like constant pressure because we knew they'd overcommit and then we'd be able to capitalize.
That is fantastic. That's the way to go, right? Patience. Patience is a highly underrated thing in Rocket League, and a lot of players really don't learn that, unfortunately, until way later on. That just because you had the opportunity to go doesn't mean that you should, and that first touch is extremely, extremely important. So, we're definitely looking forward to having you guys in the coming week. But like I said before, there's a point system that's going to go towards the majors that you guys have gotten a head start on, and you got the payout for this time. So congratulations to that. Do you have any closing words for your opponents coming out of this?
No, sir. Love you, Mom. That's my closing word.
Gotta give a shout out to Mom.
Right?
You have to do that. She'd be very upset if you were, ignoring your chores and come play Rocket League. But I mean, at least you got paid for doing it. So I guess you got paid more playing Rocket League than you would get for chores. But that is all that we have for tonight. We thank Catman for coming out and talking to us very, very briefly. But we're gonna wrap things up here over at WolfDenSeries. We'll catch you all guys next week when we run our series.
Thank you all.